But as you can see, big news as Domenico Berardi will be signing for Juventus. Fantastic transfer. This is 82 rated Super Cup. Yes guys, AC Milan will be lifting this trophy. Very disappointed with the results, but we did play well in this game, but Milan were probably better than us. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 3 of the Juventus Career Mode series. In today's episode, we're going to finally start our Serie A campaign, playing the first 3 games of this competition. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this video. If you guys could smash out 100 likes, that will be just incredible. The support on the series has been awesome. The support on the channel itself has been awesome, which is really nice to see. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Anyways guys, now let's have a look at our team. So this is how it looks after all the transfers we made in the last 2 episodes. In the last episode we brought in Domenico Berardi and Mbaye, who is on the bench. Besides that, this is how our first team looks. Pretty amazing, I believe. Higuain, Dybala up front, Royce, Berardi on the wings, Marchisio, Pjanic in midfield, Sandro, Chiellini, Bonucci and Alves in defense, and Buffon as our goalkeeper. We still have money to bring in potentially a couple more players. £31.5 million, £300,000 in our wage budget, so we'll talk about making another transfer later on. For now, let's have a look at our objectives. So as you can see, we are pretty much done with the shirt sale objective. We have already completed 59% of that, which is nice. We are yet to sign any youth players. Hopefully we'll get that done soon, as I have, I think, appointed a youth academy scout, so hopefully that will be done very soon. But besides that, in this episode we'll be playing Fiorentina, Lazio and even Sassuolo. So 3 games here. Hopefully we'll be able to get 9 points out of 9 in these 3 games, but it's going to be tricky. And of course in the next episode you guys will see some Champions League football from this series. But anyways guys, now it is time for a press conference before we get into our first game of the Serie A. So let's get into this press conference. So the first question is, should we expect to see you playing any youth players with the amount of top draw players that you are signing? Yes guys, there is a reason I sold players like Hernandez and Khedira to give players like Lemina and Stuaro a chance. Besides that, we have a youth academy set up. Once we get some amazing youngsters, we'll start playing them. So basically, yeah, you should expect me playing some fantastic youngsters we have. But anyways, moving on to our next question. Since Buffon might be ending his career soon, do you plan on buying someone in the January transfer window? In fact guys, yes, I'm planning to buy someone, and not in the January transfer window, just right now. So we're gonna go for Gianluigi Donnarumma because he was such a popular suggestion in the comments. So yeah, we're gonna try and sign Donnarumma in today's episode, thanks to your suggestions. Probably I would have waited until January, but it seems like you guys want me to bring in Donnarumma pretty soon, so that is what we are gonna do. And that's it for the press conference. If you guys have any more questions, drop them down in the comment section below. For now, it's time for our first game of the Serie A. I'm going with my strongest 11 here, but we have a great opportunity to get the first goal against Fiorentina in the 11th minute of this game. But Royce's shot, he couldn't actually get a shot off in that case. But it's Royce again with the ball. Now to Gonzalo Higuain. Ball played into Claudio Marchisio, who plays the ball into Paulo Dybala, who goes down inside the box. A foul from the defender. A definite foul in my opinion. Penalty for us. It's going to be none other than Paulo Dybala to take this one. Let's see if Dybala can give us the lead in this Serie A game against Fiorentina. Yes, he can. A great penalty there from Paulo Dybala. More like Dybala after that brilliant dab there. That didn't make a lot of sense. But anyways, 27 minutes into this game, 1-0 to Juventus. Pretty nice, I'd say. But Fiorentina managed to get straight back in this game as Kalinic does get them back in this one, making it 1-0 just after half-time in the 47th minute of this game. A pretty neat finish there from Kalinic. And after that goal, guys, we were still trying to get the second one to get into the lead as Pjanic plays the ball into Gonzalo Higuain, who taps it forward. It's Gonzalo Higuain versus the goalkeeper, but his shot did have the power, and the keeper made a decent save. And look at him getting pumped up for that one, but it wasn't the best of saves. It was just a standard save. But anyways, another chance for us to score in the 76th minute. Berardi on here with the ball, plays it into Higuain. I think he took an extra touch there. He probably could have just taken the shot and he could have scored, but the game does come to an end. So our first Serie A game ends in disappointment, I'd say. A draw against Fiorentina. We probably should have won that game, and after that, not good news as Gonzalo Higuain has got an injury. He's going to be out for about 2 weeks, but this could be a big opportunity for players like Mandzukic or Mbaye, who wouldn't really get that much opportunity because of the quality of players like Higuain and Dybala. So We'll see what happens. I'm playing Niang for this one. His pace could definitely help us here against Lazio. This is the team I'm going with. Quadrado is back in the lineup. Berardi was decent in the first game, but let's see what Quadrado can do. And early on in this game, in the 5th minute here, Niang plays the ball into Marco Reus. He gets away from the defenders. A really tough angle there, but goes low, and it hits the post and goes in. 6 minutes into this game, Marco Reus gives us the lead against Lazio. Again, our second goal of this Serie A campaign. Hopefully this time it'll be enough to give us potentially 3 points, but maybe we could get another goal here in the 14th minute. Alexandro with a cross into Marco Reus, and he takes the touch, a heavy one, but still managed to get ahead of the keeper, and then the finish was really nice there from Reus. 15 minutes into this game, Marco Reus makes it 2-0. 2 goals already for Reus now. I think he's the top scorer of the Serie A already, but a really good finish there from Reus. And of course, bottom left corner, just lethal there from Reus. Now in the 23rd minute, Immobile on the ball here. Goes down inside the box, and Barzagli with the foul there. I think it was a penalty, guys, and they get a penalty. It's going to be Immobile to take this one, but Buffon, guys, makes an incredible save. 24 minutes into this game, still 2-0. We keep the clean sheet so far, but then in the 26th minute here, Felipe Anderson with the ball crosses the ball into Immobile, who just smashes that one in. Buffon had absolutely no chance of saving that, and Lazio are pretty much back in this game right now, so it is game on here against Lazio. But now, guys, we have a chance. Marchisio with the ball. He just gave away the ball there. We could have got a really good counter. It's Parolo now with the ball into Lucas Biglia, who had a great chance to score, but he does miss. 35 minutes now, still 2-1 to Juventus, but what a game this has been. So many opportunities for both sides. Now it's Dybala on the ball. It's still Dybala. He tries to pass the ball into Marchisio. Marchisio gets it back into Dybala. Dybala puts that one into the left side, and there it's a brilliant finish from Paulo Dybala, who makes it 2-2 for him right now, which is great, making it 3-1 to Juventus as well. His second goal of this Serie A campaign. Look at that for a finish. That is just lethal. No chance for the goalkeeper to make that save. And then in the 55th minute, I brought on Mario Mandzukic and Marco Piacca for Mbaye Niang and Juan Cuadrado. Pjanic is now on the ball. 80th minute of this game. Crosses the ball into Mandzukic, whose header goes above the crossbar. Decent opportunity for Mandzukic to score. He really needs to take his chances if he wants to have a chance of, playing in the first team. Again, a corner put in by Pjanic, and Mandzukic this time does take the opportunity and makes it 4-1. He's really good in the air, and he's showing it. So makes it 4-1 for us, as I said, against Lazio, and that's how the game comes to an end. A brilliant win for us, our first win of this Serie A campaign, which is fantastic. As you can see, we're shaking hands with the manager. That game does come to an end. And also, final scout report on Gianluigi Donnarumma. Hence, now we will be putting an offer for him. He's valued at 6 million. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer Neto at about 1 or 2 million, because I know Neto is a decent goalkeeper, but he's 27 and he's valued at about 10. So I'm going to be offering 2 million plus Neto for Gianluigi Donnarumma. I'm sure it's a good offer. In fact, I have a feeling that I'm overpaying. We will see what happens. Also, at the same time, I have a question for you guys. Should we sign another youth scout? Now, I'm not entirely sure if we should do it or not, but it's up to you guys. You can vote by clicking that eye on the top right of your screen. Let me know if we should sign another youth scout. But because we already have one with 5-star experience and judgment, but maybe another one will help us bring in more good young players. For now, as you can see, transfer offer accepted by AC Milan for Donnarumma, and we offered him a decent enough contract, £20,000 per week, 5 years on the contract, and now he's signed. So Gianluigi Donnarumma joins Juventus, potentially the next Buffon for us. A great signing in my opinion. Let me know what are your thoughts on this signing down in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, this is how Donnarumma's stats looks. He's already gone up by 1, which is insane. I mean, by the end of this career mode, he could be potentially around 88, 89 rated, which will be incredible. His stats look amazing for a goalkeeper. I think he will be fantastic for us. As you can see, guys, monthly scouting update, we'll have a look at that just now. 29 million left in our budget. I'm keeping that for the next transfer window, which is the January transfer window. Any suggestions for that, you can let me know down in the comment section below. I am only going to be accepting players with the potential at least to reach something around 91 or 92, because I don't think there's any point in signing someone with the potential of around 85, 86, so that is what I'm going to do. But as you can see, guys, Higuain seems to okay to play in the next game. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to actually bench him and then probably keep him fit for that game against Monaco, because we need Higuain. He's a great striker. Although he did score a ton of goals in the previous game, we can't rely on Higuain. He's an amazing striker in this game. So after 5 games in the league, we are in 5th place with 4 points, but a lot of the other teams have actually went ahead and played 3 games. So against Sassuolo, this is is an important game. Hopefully we get a win in this one and potentially could go top of the league. This is the team I'm going with. I'm not risking it against Sassuolo, gone with a strong enough team. I'm giving Donnarumma his debut, also playing Benatia, just to keep Chiellini fit for that game against AS Monaco, if I'm not wrong, in the Champions League. But anyways, yeah, first chance for us falls in the 35th minute here. Ball played into Dybala by Mandzukic. Dybala through on goal, 1-on-1. He isn't wasting that chance, and Dybala makes it 3 goals in 3 games with a brilliant finish. He is just so good in this game. I mean, already he's hit the ground running, and hopefully he'll score a ton of more goals for us. But here Sassuolo had a great chance to equalize. Sensi with the shot there, but it went wide. I don't want Donnarumma to concede on his first game here. Hopefully he can get a clean sheet. Dybala again on the ball. Still Dybala here. They've given him so much space. He takes the shot, but it's straight at Consigli, and he's a decent goalkeeper. He isn't making a mistake. 47 minutes again. It's 1-0 to Juventus. But then in the 58th minute, another opportunity for us. It's Marco Reus on the ball. Reus cuts inside with the Berber spin. Still Reus tries to smash that one in, but it hits the top right corner. Very close there from Marco Reus. Now it's Evra on the ball. We have Mandzukic on the pitch in this one, so Evra could maybe just put in a great ball. He does so. What a ball that is into Mandzukic, but the header, I mean, the defender did actually get there first, so it was saved. But then Sassuolo with an opportunity in the 76th minute here, and the header is saved by Donnarumma. Brilliant goalkeeping there from Donnarumma. He looks really hyped up for that one. But anyways, now Marco Reus links up really well with Dybala. Dybala and Marco Reus seems like they have a telepathic connection. Look at that, Marco Reus with the ball now. Reus then turns away from the defender, takes a shot, smashes that one into the net, and in the 81st minute, we make it 2-0 against Sassuolo. Our attack is really clicking right now. Mandzukic has done very well to replace Higuain for these few games, which is nice, and I think Higuain now has to really work hard to get back in this team. I'll probably give him a chance in the next game. We'll see what he can do. But that's it for this game against Sassuolo. Pretty well played in that one, and of course now it's time for some training. As you can see, Dybala's short passing could potentially go up. The same with Lemina's. Let's see if we do get any increase in overalls of these players. And as you can see, not any increase in overalls, but Dybala's short passing does go up, and he's very close to being 86 rated. Also, Donnarumma is now in the training sessions. Hopefully he'll grow into a fantastic keeper soon. And as you can see, guys, the league table right here, 3 games played, 2 wins, 1 draw, 7 points, top of the freaking league, which is absolutely insane. And hopefully we can keep that up and win the Serie. That is of course the goal of this series in terms of domestic title, just to win the Serie. Of course we have to also win the Champions League, which will be tough. We'll start out our Champions League campaign in the next episode against Monaco, and we have a really difficult group with Arsenal, Mönchengladbach, so we gotta win this game against Monaco, as it seems like the easiest fixture out of all 3. Apart from that, we'll also be playing Inter Milan. That is going to be a really tricky game. We'll also have Cagliari and Palermo, maybe, I'm not sure. We might have a squad report. If we do have a squad report in the next episode, we probably won't have that game against Palermo. But that is it for this episode. Before we end it, of course, I'll show you guys the player of the episode, and then I'll show you guys the transfers we've made overall, just to show you guys which players we have brought in. Of course, the transfer window is over now. Donnarumma was our final team, but this is our player of the episode. It is Paulo Dybala. No surprises again. 3 goals he scored in every single game. Also managed to get an assist for Reus's late goal against Sassuolo, and he's deservedly our player of the episode with an average rating of 9 in those 3 games. That is incredible, and Marco Dybala has been just so good for us. Hopefully he'll keep up form in the Champions League as well. And as you can see, these are all the transfers we made. We brought in Marco Reus, brought in Domenico Berardi, Donnarumma, we brought in Niang as well. Some awesome transfers. Basically, we brought in 4 players. We sold Hernanes de Seguil, we loaned out Rugani, Mattiello, Mandragora, Odero, but some fantastic business was made. Let me know what would you rate our transfer window out of 10 down in the comment section below. But that is it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to smash that button. If you could reach 100 likes, as I said, would be awesome. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content, and I will see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.